I never thought my dream job would become my biggest source of stress. Fresh out of nursing school at 23, armed with optimism and determination, I stepped into my first hospital role ready to change lives. But here I am, just 1 year later, feeling completely drained. You know what's funny? It's not even the crazy schedules or overwhelming patient loads that people usually associate with nurse burnout. My unit is actually quite manageable. The hours are reasonable, and my colleagues are supportive. Yet somehow, I find myself dreading each shift. I spent countless nights trying to figure out why I felt this way. Was it the emotional toll of patient care, the responsibility, the occasional difficult family member? But after much reflection, I had to face an uncomfortable truth. The problem wasn't the job itself, it was me. I realized I'd been carrying this romanticized version of nursing in my head, shaped by TV shows and inspirational social media posts. The reality: healthcare is messy. Patients don't always get better. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things don't go as planned. And that's where I struggled, not with the workload, but with accepting the imperfect nature of healthcare. Looking back at my university days, I was always the sensitive one. When we practice scenarios, I take every criticism personally. My instructors would say, "You need to develop a thicker skin," but I never truly understood what they meant until now. The turning point came during a conversation with Sarah, a veteran nurse of 20 years. She told me something I'll never forget: caring deeply about your patients is what makes you a good nurse, but letting every setback crush your spirit is what will make you an ex-nurse. That hit home hard. I realized I wasn't really burning out from the work itself. I was exhausting myself by taking every small failure personally, by expecting perfection in an imperfect system, by lacking the emotional resilience this profession demands. This isn't about becoming cold or detached. It's about finding that delicate balance between compassion and self-preservation. It's about understanding that being sensitive isn't a flaw, but not developing resilience is. So here I am, facing this truth. I don't need an easier job or a different career. What I need is to toughen up, not by building walls, but by building strength. Because at the end of the day, being a nurse isn't just about caring for others, it's about being strong enough to keep caring, day after day, through all the ups and downs. This isn't the end of my story, it's just the beginning of a different chapter. One where I learn to be both compassionate and resilient. Where I understand that being strong doesn't mean not feeling, but rather feeling deeply and continuing anyway.
Hope you enjoyed the story. I am trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of July 2025. Please like and subscribe for more stories like this.